Hi, I'm Lorane Gordon, and this is Your Happiness Way. My mission is to help you create changes that will bring happiness about in your life. I've been a seeker for most of my life, and I've studied with masters and gurus all over the world. I've been teaching and coaching for the last 30 years, and after a 10-year hiatus, I've synthesized the best of what works into easy-to-understand steps that will create happiness for you, and do it fast. Steps that work for me and so many of my students and clients, and I'm now bringing those teachings to you. First of all, I'm here to tell you something that you may not know, and that is happiness is a choice. Yes, happiness is a choice, and you can choose happiness. So let's start with just a few things that you can learn to do that will create joy in your life. Number 1, start by recognizing that your thoughts create your moods. You may believe that your thoughts just happen and that you have no control over them, but you do. If you're thinking sad thoughts, you're going to be sad. And if you're thinking angry thoughts, you're going to feel angry. And if you're thinking happy thoughts, you will feel happy. Now, it sounds so simple, doesn't it? And it is. Most profound things are. But the trick here is that you have to notice what you're thinking. So notice what you're thinking. What are you putting your attention on? If you're putting your attention on those things in your life that are sad, that's exactly how you're going to feel. Make a decision right now to put your attention on what you like in your life. And keep your attention there. Put your attention on the things that make you happy. Number 2, appreciation. Appreciation goes hand in hand with what makes you happy. Start by appreciating everything in your life. And if you feel like you're in a place of lack and limitation, then you must start by appreciating the simplest things. And actually, those are the things that are available to us all of the time and bring you joy. Appreciate the blue sky above, the puffy clouds, the birds singing outside your window, waking up in a warm bed, food to eat. Perhaps you enjoy the love of a spouse or a partner, or your children. Maybe it's a pet and their lovable nature and soft fur. How about the fact that you can hear what I'm saying and that you can see this website? Appreciate your shower and the fact that you can take one when so many cannot. That's something to appreciate. So you're getting the idea. Start looking at everything in your life that you can appreciate. Spend more time appreciating what you do have than thinking about what you don't have. And a side benefit here is that you create what you put your attention on. So if you're putting your attention on what you do have, you will begin to attract more. Of course, it also stands to reason that if you're constantly putting your attention on your lack, you will create more lack. Number 3, recognize that thoughts create things. Choose the good ones. Once again, thoughts create things. Choose the good ones. Thoughts are energy, and things are energy. They're just denser energy. Thoughts are creative. Everything here started out as a thought. Come from a place of recognizing that you have the power to create the things, the situations, events, and people that show up in your life. And it's because of your thoughts. So, you can start by noticing what you're thinking and learn to choose thoughts that will bring you what you're wanting, not what you're not wanting. If you learn anything from this very short teaching today, it's to notice your thoughts. And you can do it. It's easy. Just ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? What am I thinking? And be sure and do it throughout the day, many, many times. You may be surprised what you spend the majority of your time thinking about. Number 4, another big tool is to notice what's going on with your body. Your body gives you great clues. But you have to notice what's going on in order to access the feelings that you're having. It holds the clues to exactly what's going on with you. For example, are you tense? Is your neck hurting? Are your hands sweating? Are your shoulders bunched up around your ears? Is your stomach in a knot? All of these things are clues that you're not at peace and that something is wrong. Perhaps you have very low energy, which can indicate depression for one. And certainly these things might be telling you should see a medical doctor. But for the purposes of these teachings, let's assume we're dealing with emotional types of feelings. Number 5, and last, and probably most importantly, as soon as you recognize that you feel stressed, tense, angry, sad, anxious, or nervous, take some nice deep belly breaths. Now, I know that sounds very simple, and it really is, but I can practically guarantee you that you're not doing that. Most of us breathe in a very shallow way. We must relearn how to breathe properly, especially when we're feeling the symptoms I just spoke of. You really need to get the oxygen to your brain and to the cells of your body, and shallow breathing won't do it. It deprives you of that oxygen. And the statement you may have heard from your grandmother was right. She probably said something like, take a deep breath and count to 10 when you're feeling angry. So you'll want to begin to practice this breath and remember to do it regularly. But it's especially important when you're feeling badly. So you'll breathe in deeply through your nose and bring the oxygen down into your belly. And as you do that, your diaphragm will balloon out. And then contract your diaphragm slightly on the exhale. Do both the inhale and the exhale very slowly and continue until you notice a change in the way you feel. This will calm your thoughts and help to stop a racing mind and bring you peace. And when the racing mind quiets down, you can once again choose your thoughts. I can promise you that if you do nothing more than recognize that you can choose your thoughts and practice deep belly breathing, you will begin to feel better. If you enjoyed this short teaching and want more that will create happiness in your life, then be sure to fill out your name and email address right here, and you will receive access to additional teachings. I hope to see you.